You may have seen in the news this morning that Governor Cuomo has responded to the call that I and many labor leaders, community activists, and public officials across the state have raised, and the governor is convening a wage board, directing the labor commissioner to convene a board that can consider and investigate the adequacy of the wages for workers in our fast food sector. This is a critical issue all across New York. Men and women are working full-time jobs and living below the poverty line. The government is actually subsidizing companies with food stamps and other programs because they pay so little that people who work full-time are in poverty. No one should be in that situation. I wrote a column on April 16th noting that the wage board was a way around gridlock in the legislature, and I'm very, very pleased that the governor today is calling on the labor commissioner to investigate the adequacy of the wages of fast food workers. It is a great breakthrough. The best option always, of course, is legislation, but this is something that the governor can and should do on his own, and I'm pleased that he's doing it today. But whether the legislature votes to increase the minimum wage or the wage board acts, it is very important to have a real living wage for all low-wage workers, not just fast food, but all workers across our state. Communities across the country, from San Francisco to Chicago to Seattle, have already increased their minimum wages to as much as $15. Sadly, in New York, our state's minimum wage remains at $8.75, due to go up at the end of the year currently to $9. I'm hopeful that with the wage board being convened by the governor, it will go up further than that. My office has been engaged in, and we continue to respond to the call of low-wage workers who are being cheated out of overtime, not having their wages paid. We've recovered well over $20 million for over 17,000 low-wage workers, and we are urging workers to come forward. If you're being abused, if you're not getting a fair day's pay for a fair day's work, the Office of the New York State Attorney General is ready to hear your complaints. So a good day for the working men and women of the state of New York, with the governor announcing this today. And with that, let me thank my colleagues in government for joining me as we move to the topic of zombies in Nassau County.